I really, spoiler, loved this week. So for me, it was great to get together with musicians I didn't know before. I think that was such an important point for me, to meet new people. And I really did shape my performance that I wanted to. That was my goal. And I wrote a song with you, with Deborah, which is really cool. Because I always had that idea of, I had lyrics and I needed somebody who would play guitar along. And then you said you were a guitar player. And I was like, oh, you know what? Let's do that song. And we did, actually.
Wieder zu Energie. Wer weckt meine Lebensgeister? Wer flößt mir Lebenselixier ein?
I'm almost there. My ambition was to keep recording and see what happens. And now I've finished like 4 or 5, some very old songs that I managed to bring up to a finish so that I can call them finished, and some new stuff that I recorded. And now I have to do 3 more rough mixes and then I'm happy. Nice. So I'm very happy with this week.
I'm feeling very relaxed and I'm really glad that I got to be here for 5 days with no pressure and no need to justify every action of what I'm doing, which usually we always have to do. And I realized this week that one thing that I was missing in the past 18 months of this motherfucking pandemic. Sorry. No, one thing that I was missing are these random encounters that you tend to have when you work in the art industry. Because whenever you set foot in a place or you have a rehearsal or a gig, you always meet these random people and they can be everything between an acquaintance to your artistic soulmate, and you never know what they're going to be, and I like that. Mm-hmm. And I didn't have that in the past 1.5 years, because you don't randomly meet people, because you're not supposed to, because we're trying to protect people. So getting to spend 5 days in this weird place with the creaking floorboards and apparently a ghost that uses the toilet at 4 a.m, and just having these random encounters was very satisfying, to be honest. Milena is laughing.
Because of that ghost who uses the toilet.
I didn't hear a thing! Like, I don't wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning because someone uses the toilet, but Linnea and Deborah did. And they're super creeped out, and I'm like, I'm loving this.
I didn't really know what would expect me, and I think it was really great to have this wild card from Helvetiarockt and Pro Helvetia, who also funded this week. We worked on our own projects, but we also met in this room and we just jammed and tried out some weird performances. It was my first time to sing backing vocals in während, actually. I feel really honored that I was allowed to do this.
Heißer Kopf vor dem Notwasser schloss. Scheisscenter brennt von verrennt. Normalerweise halt die Distanz, wenn mir so etwas passiert.
I think Milena is really a great writer and she really knows how to put the right amount of words in the right way. And I really love doing this song and bringing in my strengths and combining them with someone's others, like strengths.
Ich wünsch dir wär hässlich oder wunderschön. Der wär der Fall wenigstens klar.
We also had
like good conversations about music business, what can go wrong, also how you deal with difficulties in a band or in a collaboration. I think it was great to also exchange these experiences. And yeah, we had lunch together, we cooked together, we worked hard in this week, but I also had some time to come down and just enjoy the nature around. So, thank you.
I could see myself doing this again, coming together in a house with other writers and everyone doing their thing, and then getting together and have dinner and then exchange.
Yeah, I'm super happy, and thank you so much, Helvetiarockt, for making this possible. It's super important for us. I have met interesting musicians I didn't know before, and it was a great opportunity, and I hope that in future we can do that again.
I see the value in these no pressure residencies, and even if you can't always measure the output against the value, I think we all know that it is really important to have these moments, these fleeting moments of just a change of scenery and a change of the people you're around and the mood that you're in and the atmosphere. And sometimes you reap the results years later of these things. And it's not the first time I've been doing something like that, so I know that at some point it's gonna come. And I don't know when, and I don't need to know when. So yeah.
Ich glaube, die Latenz ist eigentlich ein Potenzial.